The Precocious Prayer, a Xanth fanfic, a Prick-Ocious Pear chapter. Now I'll read out a bit of what I've already said before, but they finally track down the Precocious Pear in the heart of Mundania. They find that he is the biggest prick in all the world. He casts jibes and mocks which make Bink and Dor look second-rate, especially insulting their intelligence and competence at things. He is a real prick. The pear is in fact a magical pear tree planted in Mundania many centuries ago by the ancient wizard Merle, and the pear has the ability to talk and spends his days singing and insulting the animals which rest in his branches. The pear, in response to their desperate plea, allows them to pluck one of his precious pears, which when they plant in Xanth, should grow into a new source of magical strength, which will help alleviate Xanth of its concerns. The pear insults Saudio and the rest of the team as they leave, and they return home much the way they came. Okay. So he's a real prick, and like it says, he insults the animals. The insults aren't four-letter words. They're not rude words. Just clever sort of use of words in a more harmless words. But they're mocking the animals and saying that they're dumb and dunder, sort of something like dunderheads. Probably idiots would be used a bit. Something like idiots and morons might be used a little bit. There's some of the harsh words that he might be using a bit. But guzzball, ferret skin, and things like that might be some of the insults which he uses towards animals. Nothing too heavy, but he might get heavy on a rarer occasion. But he wouldn't use the F word, because I don't think that's terribly appropriate in Xanth sort of stuff. But he insults the animals, and that's how he spends his days. But when the team comes in, he insults, who are these good-for-nothing slackadoogers, or some sort of slackadoozers? By the power of Merlin's beard, I do not think they could accomplish much at all. And sort of insults like that. And he's probably jibes them and is reluctant to hand over his pear. There's no test required, but he's sort of asks them questions and insults their intelligence, but eventually says, well, it's my job actually to make sure magic is maintained in various places in the big wide world and things like that, and that Xanth, which he is aware of, if it needs a new source of magical strength, he does agree to that, because technically it's a function commissioned to him by Merlin to come to people's aid when he has to. So that's basically the Precocious Pear and stuff like that. And they give the pear, they leave, and thankfully that pear is behind us, things like that. And maybe Shock or someone or Gwynny says, and we thought Bink and Dor were bad.